Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all feeling today? Good?
Yes.
Good. I'm feeling amazing today. Welcome to eBright Showcase, where our students will show you how well they have improved in their public speaking skills and confidence. The theme for today is, what would I do if I could rule the world? My name is Tia Hui,
My name is Mikao.
and we will be the MC for today.
Before we start the showcase, I would like to express my gratitude to the participants for preparing their speech for the showcase. I would also like to thank the teachers for helping us with our speech. Yeah. I'd also like to thank the parents for coming. And thank you for coming. We put a lot of work into this. Yeah.
Now I would like to invite the organizing chairperson, Mr. Kao, to come out to the stage to give a speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all participants for working so hard to come up here onto the stage in our once in 3 or 4 times a year showcase. So a big round of applause to all the participants. Also, a big thanks to the parents for spending time here. It means a lot for you as an audience supporting our young students right here. Now, the showcase main purpose is to allow the students a platform to be able to speak on stage and to demonstrate how well they have grown as a speaker over these months or perhaps years. Now, this is a platform to make mistakes, this is a platform to grow, and this is a platform for the speakers to become, hopefully one day, great speakers, from good to great speakers. Today's event is going to be divided into 3 parts. The first part would be the prepared speech for the showcase. On the title itself, if I could rule the world, what would I do? The second part would be a hot seat Q&A session where our speakers would have to take in all those hot questions from the audience as well as from the participants themselves that have spoken. This challenges their impromptu speaking skills and to learn how to respond to questions, even uncomfortable ones. So I hope students, you have something prepared for your fellow friends. Next, we would then proceed to the prize giving photo shoot ceremony, and that's where we would like to invite the parents as well as our participants up on stage to commemorate this wonderful moment in history. Now, there is a slide I would like to inform. The plaque over there, all those are really nice looking ones. They are just the dummy for today. We will be giving the actual one in the next class. Okay, so this is just prop. The certificates, however, are to be cut by the participants today. So, with that said, I hope the showcase will be a great one, and it's thanks to our hardworking MC Mikaya as well as MC Jiahui. So with that, take it away.
Okay. To start off the showcase, I will present to you my speech that I have prepared for this showcase to you. What I would do if I could rule the world. There would be many things that I would do if I could rule the world, but I will only tell you my 3 main things. My first one would be that I would make a little city for the poor people. A city where all the unfortunate people would have basic needs, food, shelter, education, jobs, and many more. It's really a win-win situation there. The kids would get free education, the adults would get jobs, the elderly could either work or retire depending on if they still want to do jobs. I would like to make this city because I would want the future generation to be a great one. I want everyone to have an opportunity with a comfortable life. My second one would be that I would want World War to end. Russia war, that war has lost a lot. Families, cities, factories, shops, a lot of things. But I would want that to end, meaning no more weapons, no more mass destruction. I would want all those to disappear, except for guns. Those are in case for licensed people or for police, for robberies. My third and last point would be that I want to save the animals. I love animals. A lot of people love animals, and I want a future generation to love animals too. There are many animals that are endangered now, and some could be endangered in the future too. I don't want that to happen, so I would ban hunting, I guess. No more hunting. I would want to save the animals. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you like it. Those are my three main things that I would do if I could rule the world. Yeah.
Is there any question?
Kyle, now I would like to ask you a question. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
A cat person.
Why?
I can't touch dogs. I can't touch dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'd like to bring up the stage my co-host. Please come up to the stage.
One moment. I'm sure all of you guys are selfish like me. Because I ain't lying, okay? Really. Just think about it. I'll give you 3 seconds. Hello everyone, my name is Jia Hui, and today I'll be talking about what would I do if I could rule the world. Being selfish is not a good thing, obviously, but today we will be focusing on the pros, which are it can avoid burnout and bring happiness to your life. Everyone loves happiness because happiness is the very important thing in your life. If you do not have it, then I don't know what to do. If I could rule the world, I would travel around the world because I love traveling and I love exploring new cultures, new food, new people there, and also new things. And my top 2 places to visit is in Milan, France, because I want to attend my first ever fashion show in my entire life. And yeah. Next, I would also change every country's name. You might think, you're so boring until you want to change every country's name. For what? Actually, because I found out that every country's names are too tak boleh. I cannot accept. So I said, how about we do their famous food as their name? So I changed, the first country that I want to change is France to baguette. It's because I get mixed up between Italy and France of their famous food, which are pasta and baguette. So in order to not make me confused, I change it to their famous food. Like if I'm craving something, for example, I want to eat nasi lemak, then I would go to Malaysia. Like for example, is if I'm craving tom yam goong, then I will go to Thailand. So this is why I want to change every country's name. Also sushi, if I want to eat sushi, I will go to Japan. And Furthermore, I would also do unlimited supply of healthy food, especially salmon, because it contains good nutrients and good fats too. And if you all eat healthy starting from tomorrow, wait, now it's afternoon already. Tonight, if you all start eating healthy food tonight, you're healthy, I'm healthy, then everyone won't die that soon. Really? Because of one factor that causes us to die before 90, 80 is because unhealthy lifestyle. Unhealthy lifestyle contains eating unhealthy food. So this is why we should start eating healthy food tonight. Yes. And last but not least, a disclaimer here. This is not about my personal selfish need, but it's for you guys. I know I'm very kind, okay? So, I would buy whatever you want, your desire. Because I felt really left out when I don't have what other people have. So I don't want you all to experience that. So this is why I want to do tons of things to make the world a special place and a better place for everyone, including me, but excluding my selfish need, okay? So what would you do if you could rule the world? Thank you so much for listening to my speech.
What is your favorite healthy food?
As I've said, it's salmon. Yeah.
What about the kind of dish?
Dish, what? Salmon rice bowl. Salmon rice bowl. Yeah. Salmon, brown rice with veg the other side. Yeah. Yeah, me. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Now let's welcome the first participant of the day, Jia Jie.
Should I start now? Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Jia Jie. I'm 14 years old. Today I'm gonna talk about what would I do if I rule the world. First, I would like to create a gaming group so that everyone can play game happily without getting scolded by parents or getting set timing for parents to lock the phone. And because I know that everyone here, some of those boys like gaming, like him or he, because I'm not sure, but I think so. But because most of the boys like gaming, so I wanted to create a group so that we can play whatever game like Genshin Impact, Apex Legend, without any disturbing and any parental thing. And second, I would like to buy gaming stuff so that we won't play, like if you want to play Fortnite, you want to play a phone. I know playing Fortnite in phone is bad and those graphics sucks like hell. And so that I want to use those money to invest in gaming or buy gaming PC or iPad to those people who like gaming so that they can play it happily. Second, I would like to stop wars. I want to stop wars because I think wars are sad and a lot of kids die from the wars, so that I want to stop wars. Third, I want to make people eat healthy and stay healthy because I can see a lot of US people in YouTube, especially US people, they like to eat unhealthy food and make themselves fat, like eating Cheetos in 1 minute. Yeah, like they put a lot of package of Cheetos in one bowl and they are trying to manage eating those Cheetos in under 1 minute, within 1 minute. So I want to stop them because eating like that will cause fat and also you will die easily. Because my parents and everyone, my cousins say that if you want to stay longer or live longer, you need to eat healthier and eat more green food. That's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for that lovely speech. Now I would like to ask you a question. What is your favorite game?
Mobile Legend.
Why?
Because it's a 5v5 game, but I don't like Mobile Legends sometimes because a lot of people stay AFK or they are toxic.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Thank you.
AFK away from keyboard. Teacher, you don't know?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's welcome the second participant of the day, Lynn. So, parents, what do you think about Jaji's speech? Funny. Oh, really? I also think it's funny too. Very entertaining. Yeah. Let's welcome Lynn.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I would like to share with you what I would do if I ruled the world. In the world I rule, I would like to make gender discrimination not exist. And two sectors I would like to focus on is the neglected opportunities that women get and the gender pay gap. First, let's talk about the education that women receive and how it plays an important part in their future. Around the world, women receive less education than men. One quarter of women aged between 15 to 24 did not finish their primary school. And that makes up 58% of the people who don't receive basic education. Moreover, 2/3 of the illiterate people around the world are also women. Now, there are many barriers as to why women receive less education than men. For example, in poor families, they often invest more in boys in their education instead of girls, and factors like child marriage also come into play. Therefore, the different levels of education that girls and boys receive will impact their future and the opportunities that they're going to get. Now, talking about the next thing, the gender pay gap, it also relates to the first. What is the gender pay gap, you may ask? Well, it is when men and women are paid differently even though they're doing the same job. Around the world, in 2021, it is said that if a man earns $1, a woman would only earn 82 cents. Now, this may not seem that big of a difference, but if you come to think of it, if a man earns $5,000, a woman would only earn $4,100, which is a $900 difference. That is a lot. Now, there are many reasons as to why this happens, but it is not set in stone. Relating to the first idea, since the past, women were given less opportunities to be exposed in the workforce than men. For example, during war, they were able to send to fight and they were able to start up businesses, but women were forced to stay at home to take care of their family and their children. Now, they always say that the king of the house are men, but would there be a king if there wasn't a queen to help do the tasks that they're too busy to do? Let me name a few. Cooking, cleaning, and carrying a human being in their tummy for 9 months. Can you imagine that? going back to the main point, due to the lack of experience that women had in the workforce, it became a norm to assume that women lacked the capabilities to work. That may be true 100 years ago, but as times change and ideas evolve, I think that we should rid of that traditional mindset and be more open. After all, we're all human. Now, I find this issue important to address because the hard work of women are not valued enough. They're basically doing unpaid labor, right? So, I think that due to the effort that they put in daily, they should be given more respect and more opportunities. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for that lovely speech, Lynn. Now I would like to ask you a question. How do you think gender inequality will change?
Why are you laughing? You don't agree, is it?
No, in the future. How do you think it will change in the future?
I think that it will subside in the future because there is more awareness about this issue.
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Hey, now for my question. Listen, what is your favorite gender?
The gender I am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's welcome our next participant. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I think it's Zahir. Please come up to the stage.
Okay.
What do I think?
Hello everyone. My name is Al-Zahir and the topic for my speech for today is, what if I could rule the world? Thank you. Anyways, let's move on. Before I start, I would like to say a quote that I'm pretty sure all of you would know. It's from a very famous movie. With great power comes great responsibility. Yes, indeed. So, with the amount of power that I would have if I could rule the world, there will be a lot of responsibility with it. So the first thing that I would like to do is to bring peace between all the countries, not just Ukraine and Russia, all. This is to stop all the wars that is going around the world. And it can also save many lives. And as once Abdul Kalam said, what we need is wholesomeness in the world. When there's righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there's beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there's harmony in the home, there's an order in the nation. When there's an order in the nation, there is peace around the world. The next thing that I would do if I could rule the world is to fix global warming. It is a serious issue that's going on in the world that nobody is taking it serious. So, as we all know, most of our energy, especially electricity and heat, comes from oil, gas, and coal. So, we have to save as much energy as possible. Another way to save energy is by, to reduce global warming is by to either walk, cycle, or take up public transport. This is to reduce burning of petrol and diesel. Lastly, I would like to talk about eating healthy, being fit, and taking care of yourself from chronic diseases, such as the latest virus, COVID-19, or cancer, or any type of diseases. So, for this to happen, we need a really healthy lifestyle. And the way we could do it is to exercise regularly, or eat more vegetables, or simply just drink more water. Now, I will conclude it by asking you one last question. What would you all do if you could rule the world? Anyways, that is all from me. Thank you.
Zahil, for that speech. Now I would like to ask you a question. Are you taking care of yourself? Like, well?
Well, I do play basketball regularly, but
Yeah.
because of puasa, I can't.
Oh,
So, yeah, I do take care of myself.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
I don't miss yours. You're a great guy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm a great guy. Have you seen all the Spider-Man movies?
I have.
Okay. Yeah, too bad there's only 11 months in the Spider-Man calendar. He lost May.
That's so good, that's so good.
That's very sad.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now,
Yeah, it's time to bring up our last participant of the day, Laming. Who? Oh, Ming Xuan. Yeah, sorry. Please come up to the stage, Ming Xuan. So sorry.
Everyone don't mind my face, it's very ugly right now. I haven't prepared enough.
You're very pretty.
What? What?
You're very handsome.
Okay, I'm gonna start my speech now. Hi everyone, my name is Li Mingxuan. Today I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I could rule the world. So, all of us have thought about it before. What would we do if we could rule the world? Like for example, we will make ourselves rich and famous, or some people will make the world a better place for us. So, I'm going to share what I would do if I could rule the world. So, firstly, I would want to stop pollution. So, I want to make a 3-day no pollution day. In case if any one of you doesn't know what is a 3-day no pollution day, it means that for 3 days, you can't pollute the earth. Like, you can't pollute the air, or you can't cut down a lot of trees, and etc. So, if you are caught to pollute in the 3-day no pollution day, you'll get 3 years in prison. Yes, 3 years. And I haven't thought which day I want to put it in yet. So, secondly, I would like to make a free food day. You might be asking, why would I want to make such a stupid thing? So, because of the pandemic we're currently in right now, some people are homeless, unemployed, or have nowhere to go and have no food to eat, no drinks to drink. So I would like to make a free food day so that all of us cannot die from starvation. Even before or after the pandemic, there will still be the free food day so that all of us will not die from starvation. So, last but not least, I would like to change Friday to a holiday, because you might be asking why I want to do that. Because us children need more freedom. Instead of having 5 days of going to school day, us children will now have 4 days, and instead of having 2 days of holiday, we will now have 3. So that's what I would do if I could rule the world. So what would you do if you could rule the world? Thank you everyone for listening to my speech.
Okay. Would there be holidays on the Friday?
What?
I mean, would there be homework on the Friday?
No,
Okay.
just freedom. Nothing at all, freedom.
Respect.
No online classes, no physical classes, just freedom.
Yes.
then what would you do on the Freedom Day?
I don't know, hang out with the boys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Sure. Now we will have a Q&A session with the participants. We will need a chair.
Who's the first participant? MC.
The first participants will be Lynn. Yeah. Parents, the teachers, and as well as the participants can ask Liz some questions. Yeah.
I really like mint green or mint blue. It's really pretty.
Yeah, I also like it.
Dog. 100%. Cats are stupid.
I have a question. So your speech was a great speech on women-man inequality, right? My question is, what is your opinion on equity versus equality? Equality means everyone has to be fair, while equity is about everyone has their strengths and are promoted to enhance their strengths over their own weakness. What do you think about that?
I think that not many people get the opportunity to like enhance their skills because there are other factors that force them to do stuff that they don't want to. Sometimes they're not given a choice to do the things they need to do. So I think equality is important so that people can try things they've never tried before and have new experiences, see what they like, and see what they want to do in the future.
Thank you.
I have one last question. I find very passionate about the topic that you talked about just now, being a woman myself, right? So I would like to ask you about the stereotype gender role at home, right? What do you think about it? Is it something that maybe parents should teach about how there are certain chores, right, where are assigned by gender? What do you think about those kind of ideas? Starting from home.
I think a lot of people assume, like, for example, in movies or film, you'll see the women cooking in the kitchen at home, blah blah blah, doing their own chores, stuff like that. But if you come to think of it, all the professional chefs outside, they are mostly men. So why do women have to stay home and do this and are underappreciated when men get to be professionals, earn a lot of money? Yeah. So I think that it should be more equal. It should be like this.
Thank you, Lynn. Now I will invite Jiajie.
Any more questions for parents maybe?
No? No question? Okay, then
Thank you.
we will pass it to Jiajie. Sorry.
Hello.
Anyone has question with Jiajie?
Boys? Any questions?
Huh? Cause it's fun, and for parents, how they release stress is the drink alcohol. For kids, how we release stress, we play game. This is how it works.
What's your favorite gaming console?
I have no idea.
You play games that you don't know?
Cause my parents is not rich enough to buy console. Yes. Have a great day.
Any more questions?
Yes.
So when you say that gaming releases stress, right? And
Yes.
like, adults apparently drink alcohol.
Not really, but
So what do you think is too much game? What, in your own words, what is too much game or too little game? When do you stop playing?
what? I don't understand.
In your own words,
Yeah.
what do you think is too much gaming time?
Yes. I think too much gaming means like you're addicted at it and you play it when your parents ask you to stop. Like not like when you play 1 hour, your parents ask you to stop. if you won't stop, it's still understandable because it's just 1 hour. If you play like 1 month, never stop, from morning to night, your parents ask you to stop, but you don't stop, and you beat your parents, and that's quite sad, and it's not good.
Can you agree that the problem is not drinking alcohol, gaming, or any other thing? It's addiction is the problem. Would you say yes or no?
Yes.
So you should control your addiction.
Yes.
Thank you. Now I'll invite Ming Xuan to the hot seat.
Hi. Any questions?
Okay, I want to ask you one thing about what is it really? Just now you said about holidays, right?
Yes.
3 days holiday.
Yes.
Now,
No, 3-day holiday.
Friday also holiday, that means Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Applies to children only.
No, adults also can.
Adults also can. But do we get paid?
No, you can choose to. You can choose to come to work if you want. You can choose on Fridays.
Okay.
Depends
I'm
on
very
your.
sad right now. Okay, anyway, thank you. I'll vote for you for president.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I have a question, teacher.
Okay.
Right. You said it's a good day, right? And you wanted to hang out with the boys. What about hanging out with your families?
Depends if they want to go to work on Fridays or not.
Okay, good answer.
I mean, if they don't want to go to work and want to do some family bonding, we can play some board games to.
Politician material. You know how to push the ball back to people.
I don't like any animals. Except for dogs, because I think dogs are man's best friend.
Very friendly.
Okay, please, for the next one, Zahir, yeah, please come up to the hot seat. Zahir, please, come.
Any questions?
Wow. So
Yes.
direct. Okay. You say about you want to stop war around the world, correct or not?
Yes.
That is a very good effort and from you. I would like to ask one question. Is kind of difficult, but see whether you can answer me or not. What is the main source of war? Why do people want war? Why do some people want war? Although they all know that it's bad.
Well, this is mainly from history. Like, for example, during World War II, many conflicts happens and all that. It can also be because of money. And it could also be sometimes because of the people. Economy is terrible, maybe. Like Sri Lanka, like there's like, people are going crazy over there. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. The main source is money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, money, greed, things like this. Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said you will stop wars, right? How would you stop them?
Oh.
Very good question. One of the first ways is just take away their guns, simply. Because there's people who out there who just think guns are toys. And they just go crazy with them. And the other way is just simply making people calm. Sometimes impatience is one of the reasons why war starts. So, yeah.
please come to the stage for the hot seat, Jahweh.
Thank you.
My co-host, please come to stage.
Anyone has question for me? Can I asking like almost the same question to every participant? Okay. What's mine? I don't have a favorite food. I like all of them. I like foods. I like to eat. Yeah. Okay, oh, so. I say so. Chicken also can be healthy if you eat it correctly. Okay. Thank you.
I think I really like your theme about being selfish.
Yeah.
You said that selfish is source of happiness as well, right? When we put ourselves first. What would you say to the people that actually put everybody else above them? What would you say to these kind of people?
Who put what?
Put everybody else
Yeah.
before themselves.
Um,
Do you
I
think
think
they're happy?
yeah, they will be happy if they
Basically, they don't take care of themselves, right?
yeah.
They take care of everyone else. So what kind
It
of
shouldn't be
advice?
like they shouldn't be like that. But if they want to do it, then it's up to them. I can't do anything really.
You can advise them right now. What would you say to them?
In order to love other people, you have to love yourself first. Really.
Yes. Hi. So the term altruism refers to altruism means helping others and not expecting anything back in it, which is kind of the opposite of selfishness, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think of people what would be your opinion on altruism? Do you think there is such thing, or do you think there's always a hidden agenda behind someone helping someone out?
Oh, I don't really understand.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So,
It means like example, let's say I donate a lot of money to people,
Yeah.
and then I go social media, everybody, I'm so famous.
Yeah.
So do I do it genuinely from my heart, or is it because I want to be famous, I want to gain more things?
Most people,
This is your opinion.
yeah, most people, I think like almost 80% of the people like they do it to make themselves famous, to make people to like them, not to because they want to do it themselves, like for themselves. Yeah, this is why it shouldn't be like this.
Alright, thank you, Jai.
Thank you. I would like to invite Mikhail to go up to the hot seat.
Yes, sir, in the middle.
You seem like a very funny guy. Where do you get those jokes?
Where I get these jokes? I watch a lot of comedies. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, depending on the jokes. You know. Yeah. Sometimes on the internet too. That's my answer. That's why I'm so funny. Yeah. Any more questions? I like playing games more than studying. Does it right?
I have a question. It's not really on your topic, but more on the experience of it.
Okay.
How
guess I get a bit satisfaction inside.
Why?
I don't know.
So you tell your jokes because you want to tell it, or is it you want to get a response?
Because
What do you think? Which is, do you?
I want to get a response. Yeah. I want other people to get my jokes, you know, so I be the funny one.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
One more tough question from Jess.
Burger or fries, Mr. Miguel?
I like fries. That's true. A joke right now? What do you mean a joke right now? Okay. Joke right now? I don't know. I need jokes. Like, give me something. Give me an item or something. Camel? What camel? Yeah, I forgot. I don't got any jokes. What do you want to say? Really? Okay. Tell them one. Can't do this. What did I say? Oh yeah. You know the one person I would hate to have to save me from from me falling? Andrew Garfield. Only people who watch Spider-Man knows that. The funny one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen and heard a lot of great speeches today.